Today we're going to be doing my first ever winter camping trip here in South Idaho. It's currently 30 degrees. We're expecting a low of 18 degrees tonight. We're going to be cooking up some delicious dinner, playing video games, and trying to withstand a night of freezing temperatures in my truck camper setup. If you guys enjoy the video, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, guys, we made it to the campsite. Got an awesome spot right by the river. We got a fire pit. This section of the river is where I went to for my first fly fishing video, if you guys remember. Not sure what's going on. I think just because how shaky the drive up was, this got wedged in a way that it's getting stuck. So I'm gonna figure out how to get that unstuck, and we'll get back to setting up. Managed to get the tailgate open. We're able to get up in here and see what's going on. This is where it's supposed to be seated. Somehow it got wedged in between this crack. So we're just gonna have to quickly work that out, and then we should be good to go. Just like that. It's already getting pretty chilly. Throwing on this layer. I brought quite a few layers as well as thermal gear, but I'm gonna try to hold off on putting that on. I want to show you guys some new gear that I got. Obviously you saw me set up the Mr. Buddy, but the big thing is I got a fridge. Here it is. This little power bank is what I'm using to power the whole thing. I guess we should get in here real quick. This is a dual fridge freezer combo. Fridge section and then the freezer. Both sides can get down to -40 degrees Fahrenheit. For this trip, didn't need to freeze anything, so I just decided to use everything as the fridge. Currently running it at 37 degrees, pulling 13.5 volts. Got this sent out to me from IceCo. It's a self-sufficient bundle. I forgot something, let me grab it real quick. Fully self-sufficient bundle. The thing that I forgot, this here is a solar panel. I'm gonna get it all set up so you guys can see. This design, we can plug in the solar panel to power the power bank and then run the fridge. Sweet. Decided to set the fridge up and just let it charge back up to 100. We might as well grab as much free energy as we can while we can. Outside of using the power bank to charge the fridge, I'm also probably gonna use it to charge my devices. Forgot a chair, so we'll just use that stump. Perfect. Oh wow, it's already back up to 100. Got a little bit of snow. The first snow that I've seen of the season. Oh, nope. Bad idea. The ground is so frozen. This is how the fire's looking. A lot of the wood is frozen. Currently burning through the wood that I brought up, and I kind of have it all set up to where the heat is pushing into the frozen wood, thawing it out and drying it. As that continues to dry out, we'll just begin to burn that, and that'll all of this will keep us warm for the night. I'm not planning on having a crazy fire or spending a whole lot of time outside. This is just to keep me warm for the time being as I make dinner and continue to just hang out. But once stuff starts to really cool down, I'll move it into the truck and we'll spend the rest of the evening in the truck. Just keeping warm, hanging out, playing video games. It's really not that bad. This is a great first winter camping trip. All right, fire is burning. It's currently 5:30, dinner time. So for today, we're gonna be doing cheap cut of steak, mini potatoes, and the avocado. Managed to use this in the last 3 videos. Crack this boy open and just throw some Montreal seasoning on it. Sweet. For the cast iron, I brought some oil, just in a little old spray bottle. All right, we're gonna let that heat up. Finally making up for that previous steak that I destroyed. Even though this isn't a Wagyu, it still should be just as good, if not better. Whoop. Cool little test. You guys don't know, as you run through your different fingers, you can feel this muscle right here becomes more resistant. Easiest way to gauge where your steak is rare, medium rare, well, and then well done. Typically I like rare, medium rare, so I like to be in this range. Cool little trick. This steak is feeling like pretty close to rare. Potatoes were feeling good too. Let's get these boys. Oh, did not use enough butter on that one. That's okay. Still gonna be delicious. Best thing to do is do a bigger thing of butter and then a clove of garlic. Now you're talking Gordon Ramsay level. I did forget a plate, so we're hitting one of these. I think I'm gonna save this for breakfast. It's gonna be nice, healthy fat. I was gonna eat by the fire, but it's not very good lighting over there. So we're just gonna do this. It's a good spot for dinner. Shoo, bon appetit. Let's see how it is. It's crazy how much better a steak is when you cook it in a cast iron. This was a $10 steak and arguably tastes better than the last time I came out here and did the $25 Wagyu steak. That cut was way nicer, way more expensive, but I just butchered it on the cooking and so it tasted mid. This, on the other hand, medium steak, quality cooking, and it tastes fantastic. Cleaned up. I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of the scraps, clean up the space, burn through the rest of the firewood, and huddle in for the night and get cozy. In case you guys are wondering, I don't know if it's the smartest thing to do, but typically I just keep my trash in the cap of the truck, all locked up. That way animals can't get it. Should be good. And then on the way out, they have dumpsters specifically for packing in, packing out. Just gonna do a really quick rinse out of these dishes so I can put everything back away in the truck. I imagine you guys don't want to see that part, so I'm gonna get this closed up too. We'll be right back. The water's starting to freeze. It's that cold out here, folks. I don't know if you guys can see that. Temperature is dropping quick. We got dinner cleaned up, put away. I'm gonna real quick get the insulation curtains set up, and then we'll get the fire put out and just move this party into the truck. That way we can stay warm for the rest of the night. We are fully set up. I have this last piece that I'll put up for the back glass, but I have to wait till we get into the truck to do that. And then I also have a piece of Reflectix that goes the length of the bed, just to kind of help with some more insulation. I have 4 inches of memory foam, and then the Reflectix should kind of help push some of the heat back up and then push some of the cold back down. Pretty crazy though, the stealth camping. Can't see a thing. And then you get over to this side and boom, it's all lit up. All right, guys, we have all the Reflectix set up. Not super cold in here. It's quite cold. Just a second ago, I could see my breath, but I think it's already starting to heat up a little bit. I'm gonna real quick get the Mr. Buddy heater turned on, see how fast we can bring this up to a nice, comfortable temperature. And then I brought out the Nintendo Switch. So we're gonna go ahead and get that set up and get some Mario Kart going. We got the Mr. Buddy heater going. When you are using this, be sure you have a carbon monoxide detector. This is an open flame, it is a risk, and this is a tight, enclosed space. So have a monitor with you. We're also gonna go ahead and just crack a window, get some airflow going, but this should be plenty to keep us warm for the night. Kind of hard to tell, but I cracked this window and we're leaving this vent just slightly open. That should allow some fresh air to be circling through the area, providing some oxygen. That way I'm not killing myself tonight. All right, guys, it's been like 5 minutes max with the heater buddy on, and it's already cooking in here to the point that I need to start shedding layers. The mix of the Mr. Buddy heater with the insulated curtains and all my layers that I'm rocking, it's super warm in here. I will say it's really bugging me how this Velcro is not staying. Oh, would you look at that? For my graphic design and process class, I had to make some t-shirts, and I chose to whip up some possible designs for the fordranger. This is one of the t-shirts. Currently I also have some thermal gear underneath, so it looks like a long sleeve, but this is just a short sleeve t-shirt that has the logo. I have plenty of design ideas for merchandise, but it's really just a matter of waiting for when the time is right. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, let me know and we can start getting that ball rolling. That being said, I am sweating. Before we get the video games rolling, I did bring a little treat. Now that it's warm, it makes sense to drink it. We're gonna make some chocolate milk with some Ovaltine. It's one of my go-tos. I have it almost every night. It's a great nightcap. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just get that whipped up real quick, and then we'll start playing video games. Oops. All right, currently 8:30. I'm gonna keep hanging out for a little bit longer, listen to a podcast, and then we'll get ready and call it for the night. Super warm in here, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really cozy. It honestly doesn't even feel like camping, especially when you play video games. I will let you guys know when I'm officially ready to turn in for the night. All right, guys, it is bedtime. Got sleeping bag rated for 20 degrees, down blanket. I took off, but I have thermal gear just in case. We have Reflectix set up. I'm gonna turn off the heater. We should be good for the night. Absolute worst case, first thing I'll do is put on the thermal gear, and then if I really need to in the middle of the night, I can turn the heater on to get some extra warmth. We brought the internal temperature up to, it's got to be close to 50 or 60 degrees in here now. As we go through the night, it'll slowly drop in temperature, but I think we're going to be plenty warm. We're going to go ahead and just get heater shut off, get the Christmas lights off, and then we'll get to bed. Good night. It does not get cozier than this, guys. Come on. Good morning, guys. 7:34. Pretty dark in here. There's a little bit of light peeking through the windows, but it's cold. I gotta pee. I don't want to get out of bed though. Slept really well, I'm not gonna lie. It got kind of cold towards like 5 or 6 a.m. I got up and put on my thermal gear. Otherwise, slept through the night. I rolled around a bit. Not too bad though. I survived, didn't freeze to death, so that's awesome. Definitely can push myself to even colder extremes, so we're gonna have to try that next. Up and moving around a little bit. Got the heater turned on. Got up and went to the bathroom. I'll show you guys in a sec, but when I was getting out, the glass froze shut. I had to give it some force to get it open. Plan for now is we're just gonna get out and get the truck started and warmed up. I'm hoping it'll start okay, but if not, I do have some emergency jumpers. It is really cold outside. Once the truck started, we're gonna come back in here, clean up, and then we're gonna hit it. It must have thawed when I turned the heater on. Too easy. I was a little bit worried. I've had some trouble with my battery starting. At times will stutter when it starts, but started right up, no issues. Beautiful. Good morning. All right, back in the cave. Crazy how light it got out here in like 5 minutes or less. It's gonna be a wrap for today's video. My first time winter camping was a great success. There's definitely gonna be plenty more winter camping content to come up. So if that's something that you guys wanna see, let me know. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks. That is so cool. You can see hot springs, steam rising, all this ice floating down. So beautiful.